It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Okay, I need to now stay here somewhere. We're not traveling fast enough. No, don't pull it out. It's really trying to pull me over.
Hey guys, let's get this going. I woke up a little late, I guess.
These red lines, the more they come outside of the body of my rocket, the worse this gets.
Let's get in there, man. We gotta get our space station from the moon to Minmus today. That's our main goal here.
The whole drag situation is the hardest. Tanks will fall safe as long as I follow my prograde. I can't keep on the prograde right now. Prograde it, man.
I bet there's about to be explosions. Is there explosions?
Don't flip me out, man. Don't flip me out. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It needs some fins.
There we go. Clear that.
There's nothing I can do about it. See if we can turn around, flip around, try again. I got all the extra fuel, right? All the extra fuel, so it should be alright.
Okay. Who is in the future here? Everybody's in the future, like crazy amounts.
And go.
Alright, well, let's just sync up to whoever's the farthest in the future. That's going to give us a bunch of science. Should sync.
Try this again.
Yeah, there we go. Full science. Let's clean that experiment.
Yeah,
Interesting.
exactly as Adam says. Yeah.
More science.
Is this trying to cross 400 meters per second business? It's hard. It's real hard.
Alright, so we're ready to move out.
Hey, you are just in time to watch us flip around. We're going to have to try and save this guy again, right?
Okay, so
let's just go there.
I think we want to go leave orbit around here.
As long as I keep going up. I don't think I'm going to keep going up.
No. No, actually, we want to leave orbit around.
Well, especially not now.
This side.
Retrograde it all the way down.
In fact, let's do it at the periaps for the best O-berth effect. That'll pop us out.
We're going to land as quick as possible, yo.
Into an orbit around. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Now, we do got to be a little bit careful because our balance is going to be thrown off by our lander being over here. So I might not be able to do full thrust.
Maybe.
Let's go ahead and tell it to get around the maneuver. Jump over and see what Twitchi's doing. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll jump over and take a quick look at what Twitchi's doing. Oh. That.
Okay, this should take. At least it makes a safer board.
Hey, sir.
Doesn't it? It does alright. Oh, we got a little bit of a weird thing on the go here, but that's okay. That's okay. Right, let's do it faster. On all those fails, do it faster. At some point, I'm gonna want to drop my parachutes. In fact, let's do that now, shall we? Parachutes away! And then we get the slowest part of the game. Remember, spin for safety, yeah. So we need to try and figure out where we can fit fins on this. I'm thinking fins on the outside. Outside tanks. Man, 500 meters is a long way to fall when you're going at this sort of speed. Let's take these ones out first. Cut parachute. We know we can make it at like 7 meters per second, right? Cut parachute.
Almost there.
Cut parachute.
I need an EVA report from here apparently.
Cut parachute. We're going at 6.2, that's better.
Where's he at?
Fins on the inside of the craft. I'm not sure about that, buddy. There's this whole occultation bit of code that's on the go in Kerbal nowadays. It's to the point where I'm not even sure whether these thrusters are going to work going forwards like this. Oh, we're going to try. Use cheats. No. If I was going to use cheats, then we would have done it by now. Right. Machine gun staging, careful. I mean, you know. Christmas cake is live. Christmas cake is a lie. It's not real, yo. It's not real. It fills you with existential crisis, you know.
Fills you with that.
What we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If I keep talking about Christmas cake, maybe people won't notice that the game crashed again. Maybe. We can hope.
Okay, let's see if it keeps us on track. Okay. That little lander,
asset bundle definition.
not nearly enough of an imbalance.
That's what takes so long. That's what takes so long. Anybody noticed that his jaw's a little offline from his face? Looks like he's got a little, like, rightward twist to it. It's coming over this way more than it should. Probably just the camera angle, but still. Oh wow, Zed's crew's like, I've just watched 4 craft explode. You're just about to ask if it crashed, yeah.
Alright, so now that we get that figured out, let's start figuring out what we need to do to get over there. We're gonna figure...
Fins. Didn't notice until now. That's good. That's good. That means I carried on talking enough. So we're going to have to put them here because there is literally 0 chance of getting them in there. So let's have a look. Aerodynamic. In fact, screens. Too many screens. Get out of the way, my screens. Tail fins. We're going to put one on this side. No, that's not the copy button. Line it up with top line of that.
I really don't need to be too concerned with the amount of power I'm going to use for this because once I get there, I'm going to be sending a mission with a mining ship to clean it up, fix it, get it ready for the next move.
Because it's asparagus-ing, I only need to do it 3 times, not 6.
Yeah, that'll work.
If I'd done onion, I would only need to do it once, not 3. Okay, so that's better. Question mark. Save, launch. Zed's crew, right. Who's got the popcorn? It's true. It's true. Okay, let's see what we explode on. No doubt there will be something on.
How is the stream looking today?
There are people in the future from me. Unfortunately, I cannot advance into the future, else I'll miss the window for Zed's crew. All right. Okay, actually looking good. 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to go straight up. I think straight up might be the shout here. I'm going to raid you out. There should be no tracking involved because it doesn't move. There's only one place, right? So as long as my craft doesn't wobble around, then it's all good. We're just going to go straight up to about 100 kilometers, then we'll go sideways and try and meet them there. We tried the efficient, reasonable ways. I can't do it. Wow, look at all that debris. These need to go. Taking another replica on a test flight. Good shout, man. Good shout. Is that you down there? Grum X29A replica. Nice, buddy. I don't really know what they were hoping for when they boarded a ship called We're Not Coming Home. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly. Would have been the first clue, right?
Oh, we're warping so slowly.
But not much. Who have we got? We got Wise taking out a screenshot here. Oh, another beautiful view there, man. Another beautiful view. And TSG.
Cancel that one.
Not quite so beautiful, but definitely getting the job done. Look at that up in.
There we go. Beautiful. Get around there.
Maybe we're going to crash into him. Okay, clip, drop. Hey, went alright that time. Lol, I could record my own KSP stuff, but...
Well, that's funny.
I mean, ideally, I would like as many versions of this going out as possible, you know, this server. So if you are recording and wanting to put out, go ahead. I know you're not playing, but for people that are, go ahead. I believe Landstryder might very well be streaming this right now. I'm not sure if he is or isn't, but if he is, hey guys, how's it going out there? Always enjoy it when Landstryder's streaming as well. Always enjoy it. Okay, let's see if we can start getting a little. Do we want to get a little turn in? We're going quite slow, really.
Yep, we're streaming it. We are indeed.
Not enough. How are people ahead of me? I'm using Soviet spacecraft, the best spacecraft. I don't know, actually, man. I don't know. Landstryder is indeed streaming. Good shout, man. Good shout. Just waiting on the rescue. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
How far off are we?
Being great at this game.
It's still an hour. Okay.
I might have accused myself a couple of times.
Let's get a little closer.
That speed. Now, hopefully, if we
get a little closer.
Again, like once again, we can see these red lines coming into play. But these yellow ones here are overpowering. In fact, we just went up through the top of the hard bit of the atmosphere there, so that should be cool.
Perfect.
I'm going to start moving myself over, as obviously the drag is not a problem. You are great, what you talk about. I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
See if we can't get that
The problem
encounter.
nowadays is that I do it all live, so people see all the mistakes that I make as well. If I just went off and did a video series, I don't think it would be quite that bad. Okay, like, oh, we've staged. I don't know when I staged, but there we go. We've staged. Keep going. So I am too far pitched down. There we go. Pro grade. I just realised it didn't pop up quite enough yet. So that's
Alright, we're about to be able to get some more science. It'd be nice
higher,
to
buddy. Higher.
be able to store that someplace. See if we can't.
The
We gotta wait.
future of my space organization is in your hands. You gotta be awesome. Okay, fair enough, buddy. Of course, set as target. Let's get rid of that.
Let's transmit our science that we build up on our maneuvers around to Minmus.
Clear my target if I can. It's not gonna let me clear my target, is it?
Let's see, we got room for a little bit. We get something about 50 bytes. Let's see what we got.
I want to focus on you.
Let's see what we
Set
got.
that as target. All right, cool. Let's get back. Yeah, there we go. We're roughly headed in the right direction.
That'll fit.
Roughly headed.
Ah, I can't use it.
The,
What?
kilometers on the climb. That's pretty good.
Transmit that.
Should be pushing out pretty well.
Or store that. There we go. Store that. There we go.
Perry app's definitely streaking. Sorry, Apple app's streaking out ahead of me.
Ah, we're full right now.
Cool. That's cool.
That one's okay. That one's not going to go now. I must have a duplicate of that or something.
I want to get nice and low to the top of the atmosphere so that I can get a good O-berth effect push when I
Let's go ahead.
line myself up with
Transmit that one then.
craft. That's cool.
Okay, let's review that one more time because I think there was another one that. Yeah, see, I can transmit this one because it's not going to do me any good.
You got a dash? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what people mean when they just put a dash.
No, it's.
Never know. Okay, so that's 70 kilometers.
Maybe we better keep those.
Pull my nose back down to pro grade.
I think it's just telling me that you can't take them because it's full.
Raising of the Perry apps. And a slight gentle push for forwards of the Apple apps there. In fact, it's just hit above 80. I'm going to stop.
Almost there.
We are out of the atmosphere. It shouldn't take long.
Are we almost there?
We're close. Didn't realise he typed it. Fair enough. Okay, there's the kilometers. Actually, that's being pushed out a little bit further than I would have liked.
Are we not there?
Press the wrong button. Map button. Let's warp there and everything should work out. A-okay. Get ourselves within sort of 20
Oh, there we go.
seconds or so. Almost exactly 20 seconds.
It's like, when are we going to get in the influence
Pray
here?
to all non-existent gods, may the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Running out of blessings. This should work. I think we're good, dude. I think we're good.
Perform all science. That's what we want to do.
Side Traveller belongs to who? I believe it was Landstryder, but it was also like a science dump for whoever needed it. Unfortunately, we have discovered that the science is worth what the people who pick it up think it's worth. So if we were to go and get the science that Landstryder brought back from Juno, because he's already got it, it's practically worthless to us. But if there was a noob who was also doing that and didn't actually do stuff, didn't actually collect any of the science, it would always be worth the maximum amount to us, I think. I would like to put that into test at some point. We need a noob, and we need to like ship them out to Juno. That's what we need. We need a noob that we can ship out to Juno. I've tried to stop the time acceleration now. Who's changing my future? Someone come to look at me or something. I can't do this. The future's changing. What's going on? Why? I need to thrust. Stop time accelerating me. I can't do this. Why?
No.
Why?
Oh, that sucks.
I'm a little bit mad about this. Vessel has been changed in the future. Fair enough. Why can't I slow time warp down? Who has been changing me in the future? Let's have a look. Who could possibly check? Literally anyone other than qualified ESA engineer. Oh man, and everyone's like hours in the future, so whoever looked at me has doomed me. Oh, we're good? We're good? We're not good? No, we're not good. We're just falling into the atmosphere.
Is that him? No. What is that? Where is that coming from? Landed at runway, but it's like showed it like out here by me. This cannot be right. That cannot be right.
I bet it was only just flipping through and they pressed the button to direction it.
That's weird.
Well, we're coming home, whether we like it or not.
Let's
And
get this.
trust me, I don't like it.
Get this down to.
Pressing buttons, nothing's allowing me to do stuff. Oh, that is frustrating.
It did that to me last week.
Gonna do it then. Oh, that is beyond frustrating.
Well, it lasts.
Think up and see what happens. Okay. Cool. Alright, sorry, I was just like playing different scenarios through in my head there, see what would work. So it turns out you just got to go forwards. It looks like it was TSG because his was the future that it gave me control again in. Right, okay, this is not great. We're at Periaps. Okay, we'll just let ourselves come back out the other side. Come back out the other side. Let's go back up. Are we up? We're going up. That's good. So we're not allowing people to restart, Adam. Thanks for the suggestion. But the reason we're not allowing people to start is because it messes with the timeline, much in the same way that it just did.
I think what I might do is once I get down to a low orbit, I might release the lander.
Is that my electric?
That way it can land afterwards and do a little hop to get a little science, maybe.
We'll point ourselves in the right direction again to try and...
That's the plan, I think, for now. Because the way it's on there is not a good way to attach for landing.
Has my time zone changed? Has something happened here? Has something happened here? In fact, I just want that.
Yes, you definitely started early.
I'm not the first person to say only an hour where it's been nearly 2.
Yes, you definitely started early today. No doubt about it. Okay. Ooh, I need to check the map. I don't want to get too low here.
Let's try this again.
Actually, we're looking pretty good there.
No, so my time zones have stayed the same. My time. Have you guys changed? Have Americans changed their time zones recently? Because I started at 2 o'clock, which is the time I don't. Yeah, ZTech was here on time. So time's not changed in Europe. Okay, so what's happening here is I'm going down towards the floor. You can see that my apoaps is dropping, but my periaps is coming up to meet me. I wanted to do that so we'd get out of the atmosphere. That's the important bit there. Okay, well I am now safe in the atmosphere.
That'll work.
Zed's craft is leaving though because I had to jump forwards. Oh no, he's not quite here. He's not quite here.
Make sure we're full.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's see if
Tank is full. Pilot is in there.
Jump forwards like 8 hours. That's not good. It's not good.
Oh, we need to transfer all the science. What we should do.
What is this?
Should we?
We can come down. Stop it. Alright, planning needs to happen now. We're going to stop. We're going to get everything sorted. We're going to get rid of this. Okay, I'm going to pitch somewhere around here. We're going to go up like that. Something like that.
Oh, what do you guys think?
We're going to add this maneuver. And we're going to go out like that. Not even close yet. Come on. I don't want to encounter the moon. Leave me be. Going to be a lot of changing around to make this work. All right, periaps 51. Apoaps 43.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Let's make these the same. 50, and then you here.
Now, first thing we need to do, before we do that, Move that data.
How far out am I? What's
Remove that data.
the margin?
Any other data on this thing? Take data. That one's cleared.
Please, I need to do 2 of these at once.
Should be.
Scientific Soviet Space Party. Definitely in my way.
Take data. There we go.
Pull that in closer. And then this one up more.
Take data.
Oh, we finally got a descending node. Okay, there we go.
Now, we want to move this guy over there, but I don't want to do it like transfer crew because I want him to take the data over there. So let go.
Dang it. I'm that much. Ah. That jump forwards by 8 hours totally messed me up. Okay, what's people saying in the thing? What time are you streaming till soon? They were saying an hour due to YouTube saying started an hour ago. Yeah, people are comparing time. Okay, I'm slightly vexed here, but I should be able to go and get him at least in this orbit.
Alright. Oh, what do we... Okay, don't matter. Dump it.
Whoever took control of the vessel there. Cool.
Now we should be able to restore.
We'll
Yeah,
do what we
clean
can.
those experiments that are on the little lander.
Orbit with Zed, and I'll try and catch him outside. It's the only way I can do. 'Tis the only way I can do. Biting the virtual nails. I mean, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done. I'm gonna snatch you out of midair.
We're all cleared up.
I'm looking at the amount of liquid fuel and monoprop I've got and stuff like that. I mean, we've got the fuel. We got the fuel.
Let's put it back.
Node in. The vessel does have some fuel on it.
Alright.
I'm not sure if there's a way we can actually make that work, though, buddy.
We're gonna let him
I don't
undock.
know how to
He can stay in orbit for a little bit. Alright, now we need to... Well, I want to land on one of these big flat areas. Preferably this one over here. Preferably.
In a little while. Let's get down to about 15 seconds.
So what we could do...
That's fine.
Wait, which way are we headed? I mean, we got a ton of fuel, so I'm not concerned about doing... Not concerned about,
Okay, that's good. What's our current delts? We've got 2,000 delts here. This should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem.
Let's just bring this to there, like so.
Should not be a problem.
That'll work. That way we get equatorial, and then that'll make it nice and easy to plot our landing for the...
How would NASA do this? Oh, wait, they wouldn't mess up in the first place. I mean, that's true. That is true. They wouldn't mess up in the first place. Then fly into Earth's surface with that fuel. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. Getting close. Got to get this number as small as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, something like that.
Don't bump the little lander thing. Nah, we're good.
Would you believe that's not actually the best? Gone too far? Is that what's going down here? Let's do a little change on the maneuver node here.
Alright, as soon as we get around to the maneuver dot, we can warp a little bit. Warp speed, Scotty!
What is that descending node? 2.4. Oh well, we'll do. We'll do. Warp to the next maneuver. It's literally going to be as I'm on my way out there. That's where the time happens. Can we move the planet towards the spaceship? That would be the ideal situation here. Okay, we got some screenshots being shared here. Let's see what Wise is up to. Nice, nice. 5 more planes. TSG docking. Nice by the looks of it. Qualified ESA engineer. blowing things up? Question mark, I'm guessing. I am guessing. Alright, here we go. This should work out for us. 300 meters to go. It's all the way over there, though. Dipping below the plane of the moon.
I should put us close enough. Yeah, there we go.
That's working out pretty well, isn't it?
Okay, and here's the area. Oh, well, good. It's even going to be in the light. It's even going to be in the light. All right, so let's. Well, let's just retrograde right now.
How fast do you think I'd have to push it before we could get there?
Retrograde right now.
That doesn't look like I meet up with it at all. Okay. Alright, with that in mind, I'm now going to add the maneuver and push forwards. No. Can we at any point make this work for us? Go fast enough to actually be there? No. Go. Somewhere maybe they'll meet up? No. Okay. Well, we'll get up there. We'll see what we can do about it. Target? Where's my target? Yeah. I mean, until we get literally up to this Apple Apps node.
Oh, we got science we could do.
Ready to watch him fly past? There we go. That's how far away I am. What was from him.
Perform all science. Oh, we gotta wait till we stop warping.
That was days out rather than hours anyway, so that's alright. Slow down.
There we go. Perform all science.
No, I want to go towards my target if I can.
Apparently I can't do any science right this moment. What the heck? Let's grab an EVA report.
You need to play chase. Looks like you'll get into his path, but he's going to shoot past quite a long ways by the time you get there. It's true.
Keep board back up. Why is it like I can't do temperatures? Oh, these things are full of previous data. Hang on, let's see what can we do about that. Can we review this data? Temperature scan will however Minmus. Shoot.
We got some meet-up nodes over here.
I know that I can put that in my lab. Come on. Oh, but the lab's probably full.
See what we can do here. Add maneuver. It's going to take some time, I think. If I do that, no, that's going the wrong way.
Yeah, our lab's full. Dang it.
Which one's me? Which one's him? That one's him. Okay. Add a maneuver here.
Our lab's not that full, right? I mean, what? 30. I got 20 data left. Okay, so if I have 20 data left.
Roughly what I want. Oh, come on.
Then I should be able to do this.
Not going to get any closer like that, though, are they? You and you.
That's only 8 data. So I really do have, it really must be in the lab already. So, not worth transmitting. So we'll just reset it. Log that temperature. There we go. There's something I can put in the lab. And then
You can hope, right?
review data. Temperature.
Literally all we can do.
Now, that's weird. Did it not go in the lab?
Come on, meet together right there. There we go. That's the spot. That's where we meet. Do I have
That is strange.
Maybe. Is it going to take like years to get there?
Lab data is full, but it's not full. No, it's not that much data.
It's going to take years to get there. You sound depressed. Sorry. Thinking hard. Thinking makes me depressed, yo.
Alright, we're just going to transfer that
I'm a
fuzz.
little bit sad that I missed. But I mean, I should have done better. Is there a bigger build-up of space junk in your DMP game, or your guys clean? We're relatively clean. The problem we're having... Here, I'll show you the problem we're having. Is asteroids. That's the problem we're having. Space junk gets cleared quite regularly. I've told it to delete it relatively regularly. So, yeah, that's what we're going for.
Alright, let's get the...
Hey, Richard Head. How are you doing? I love the subtlety of your name. We'll go with that. I love the subtlety of your name. Stay that subtle. This is a family-friendly channel. I mean, you know, I say family-friendly. I know that there are children that watch this channel. So,
There we go. That should get us in a flattish area. That's
oh, yeah, Daddy,
a decent little area.
Well, you know, you got to get it right. Just there. Just as I'm saying, family-friendly channel. In comes my brother. 2,500 delts. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna. Yeah, no, we should have enough. It's gonna take a long time though, like a long time.
Yeah, we just gotta hold on to this data. We're gonna have to.
But we should be able to get this guy home.
But we got the lander. The little lander will come in later with some more data. So if we need to get the data from the low orbit and add it to the lab, we can do that pretty easily, I believe.
2.5 minutes. I've got a feeling it's going to take a lot longer than that. Go.
But let's think about landing. We're going to want to gear out.
We're about to burn out of this one, and then we've got to use this.
At some point.
Have we got Z-Tech yet? No. Unfortunately, due to one thing and another, I slightly miscalculated the timings to get in. But we are now into planetary space, trying to head towards it. This is going to take a while. Let's just get that burn going. 4 times the speed. I mean, 12 divided by 4 is still 3 minutes, so that's going to take some time. Let's do it like this.
We can pretty much stop at any point now. We're over the flat plane.
Burn like this. There are definitely less intensive ways that I could have done it, but this will work. It could have been a lot worse. Yes. So
I want to be in a nice flat area. All right, we're good. Good. Wait for it to get retrograde, and I'll go ahead and start that burn.
Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of problem with the fact that we're not burning exactly. Separation, 31,000 kilometers. That's ridiculous. In fact, yeah, 31,000 kilometers. We need to get that down to a pretty low number. It's going to be tough.
I kind of want to be close to that little mound right there.
We're running the stream today, guys.
Good, he's over on the stream, so we'll actually have a chance to get something done. Now, if everything is good...
So, as I tried saying earlier, space news this week. It turns out NASA have been picking their new planetary missions that they want to do. And I say planetary. One of them is Caesar. It's a comet satellite. Comet.
Getting pretty low here, though.
Man, I've been talking for too long. My language is dead. Which, you know, it's always good. It's kind of like the sequel to the Rosetta mission, right? They're like, yeah, okay, we landed. Let's try and get something back from it now.
I really want to get close to that mound.
The next one that I'm really looking forward to, Dragonfly. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but they want to send quadcopters to Titan. And NASA have gone, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. I mean, like, what? Quadcopters on Titan? Yeah, I am totally over that. Qualified ESA engineer sharing some screenshots. Nice. I think he's about to try and kill someone. I might be wrong, but I think so. Landstryder also sharing some stuff up here. Oh, look at that. Dropping himself down a permanent base on Minmus by the looks of it here.
Good enough. We're ready to stop.
Nuclear-powered quadcopters. Yeah, it's good, right? Super excited. Super excited. And the other thing that's been going, Titan, actually a good planet to fly on before dying in one way. Well, like, the thing is, any battery we fly up there, this is why it kind of has to be nuclear-powered. Anything that we would send up there with, like, conventional chemical power would, unfortunately, freeze in seconds. Okay, let's see how close we can get here. Hopefully we can get, like, super close. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to get like below 30 if we can. Oh, okay. That is literally the closest we can get. Fine. I'm gonna warp here. Oh, not at ×4. I'm not warp here. Oh, you mean I could have got more exact? Because I was going at ×4. Oh, whatever. I tell you what, I've not been paying attention to, and this should have been paying attention to. Oh. That's a couple of asparagus things that I forgot. Let's slow down time. Decouple.
Almost ready to sit down.
Should have just staged, not decouple. This is a terrible way of doing it.
And I think since we're coming down on such a flat spot,
these ones, decouple. These ones.
We should be able to gently leave this big engine stage on the surface. Now, like he said earlier, the server automatically deletes debris, so once it's... final stage is released from the main station, it'll be considered degree.
Like super dense atmosphere, right? Denser than nice coming in for the land. Cool. Denser than anywhere else, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, lower levels of Jupiter, probably denser, but anywhere that we can actually land on. Okay, flying well, flying well. Flying safe, I suppose, is really the one we're trying to do here. And then we're going to snatch them out here, and then try and figure out how we get back to... I mean, I may...
Look at that.
sacrifice Matt Ball, sorry. Just be like, yeah, he didn't make it. I'll tell you what, putting these back out would have been a good idea, right? Probably would have been a great idea. Okay, how are we doing here? We're getting closer? We're not? You could fly if you had wings. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I know that you're going to overshoot. It's standardly what happens, right? I overshoot by quite a bit, and then I'm like burning my fuel going, no, please, please, no. Generally a thing that happens. Why is this sharing?
Just want to get away from that just a little bit.
Is that Space Fox? I can't remember if that's actually Space Fox or not. That's cool though. Okay, here we go. I
don't care if that falls over.
Let's have a look at those numbers. Let's go retrograde. So to do that, I want to go over this way. Alright, watch those numbers. They should go down, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, okay, that's good. In fact, all the numbers are going down. Super excited. What's going on with the staging?
Whew, okay.
I need to keep my rendezvous screen open as well.
Getting that screenshot for that separation. That's pretty good. Now we're ready for the final separation and
24, 23,
to build
22.
the ship.
I really want to push that down to like almost no distance. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4.
What happened there? I hit the space bar.
Not quite that slowly. 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Coming within fine detail.
What happened? Oh, I'm lost control because I was in control of the wrong thing. Oh, fell.
Stop.
Woo, that was close.
We'll fly closer and then we'll try and find detail.
I was in control of the wrong vessel, so I ended up pushing that up.
The snatch is going to be the interesting bit.
I thankfully didn't lose anything important. I did not lose anything important.
That should be good.
So
we're going to have all this fuel tank to be able to push into it.
That's wrong. Vessel. I need to do that on this vessel.
New stuff from Landstryder. Yeah, nice little base, man. Nice little base. Science lab by the looks of it. Schlab. Oh, stuff going on down below. Landed the fox on the moon. That's cool. Am I going to be able to spot this from a distance? I'm not. It's going to be a long way away. Separation 120 kilometers. We got closer than that. How dare you? How dare you?
What the heck? Am I not in control of this?
I'm loving the fact that all of these...
It says that I'm in control. Am I in warp or something?
Target nodes. Like, the closer they all are together, the better. Look at that. And we're in range of Kerbal.
Because I didn't have anybody at the pilot seat, it wouldn't let me do that. Okay. That makes sense. Makes a little bit of sense, I suppose. Alright, I just wanted to retract the solar panels. Let's get our scientists back in here. Back down into the lab so you can...
Less than 10 kilometers? Okay, that sounds like it's going to be deadly. What does it say now? 5 kilometers?
Now, hopefully there's still a control pod in there. Yeah, there it is, right there. He's right there.
Where are you? Are we close enough? What's the separation here? Doesn't tell me what my separation's at. Though we are talking to each other, so that's pretty good. Let's extend these out and get some more power. Suppose they're not really necessary. Should have done these at the beginning of the flight. Extend and solar panel.
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Awesome. Mum says hi. All right, say hi back. Say hi back. Okay, let's try it like this. Oh, numbers are getting close. That's the problem. Okay, that's looking good. It's just going to take us a while to get there. I can live with that. You guys live with that? It's going to take us a while to get there. Let's go over here, warp closer. Maybe we'll start to see them soon. Should be just back there somewhere. There we go. Okay, stop. Actual stop would be good.
No, don't hit too hard. Don't hit too hard.
Swap over to RCS power at this point. Activate the claw.
Oh, really?
Start figuring out about
really?
Connect to as well. I want to change my view.
Arrgh.
The only way to do the docking. Not the only way, but it is by far the best. Going to use my RCS to reposition the way that I'm traveling. So I'm pointing directly at him. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Twitchi, can you help me recover the Munfox on the runway? I got disconnected a while ago. I can't do it right now, buddy. I am literally at the point of snatching him out of the sky. So if I try and do it now, then everything will go wrong. Because I do that quite often. Easter Engineer's wheels exploded for no reason. Welcome to my world. That's why it's taken me three streams to be able to get my rover on the moon properly. I mean, one of many reasons.
This is so annoying. I had it, like, so close.
Zed's crew must be eating each other to survive. It could be. 18 meters per second. Let's try and drift a little closer. I mean, at 18 meters per second, I don't really have to worry until we're underneath an hour. New Jersey mapping. He is also late. I mean, I'm gonna have to look it up. Is America? Where's my phone? I can't even ask my phone. I want to know whether the Americans changed their daylight savings this weekend or something. No, it's middle of winter. Couldn't have. What is the way? By the way, it's static. Oh, what, like this? Whoa, yeah, I have a terrible incident.
Oh.
I have exactly 700 kilobytes to push up with.
I'm not going to be able to get this maneuvered until I get better control of it. See, that's my problem. I'm in limited control.
I packed more crews than necessary, yeah, which means this is going to be, like, heavy.
Alright, well, well, first of all, let's switch back over to this.
The real question is whether we're going to find... Oh, no, it is Static Crasher. Alright, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Are you going to push him or transfer some fuel? We're going to find out what we can do. I think I'm just going to transfer the fuel and say that this guy's a dead un. No one likes pilots anyway, right? But Static Crusher, been some time, man. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, it has actually been lots of time, hasn't it?
Having the antenna out doesn't matter, right?
Look at the ship.
Does not.
See where we can attach to?
Oh, it does matter.
Debris.
Oh, I see. Okay, so if I have that out, can I...
Yeah, let's start slowing down. Do I want to just attach to the back?
If I roll over the antenna, is it going to break it?
Oh, the slow down isn't quite slowing me down enough.
No, we're okay.
Hi.
Just want to roll away enough that I can straighten this sucker out.
Slow down a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect dead stop. I love this. I love this a lot. Okay, with this in mind, I'm going to go this way. I want to look at my target.
If we flip over...
Go downwards. And maybe this way as well. I want to try and put myself directly behind. I noticed he had a docking port junior. Yeah, I didn't notice that before I left. Well, at least with your crew, you can just grab with the claw. You can grab whatever. That's true. Testing the crew, the science is more important. Yeah, that's a thing. Do we have connectivity? I don't know. This is why I don't play KSP single player. You don't know how to rescue. Well, I just gave you the masterclass, right? Just gave you the masterclass.
How do I get this thing to stand back up?
Man, the main tip I have to give is leave earlier. that's definitely my tip right here. Leave earlier. Okay, I'm going to come along and try and snatch it from the engine so we can just be totally lined up and see what we can do about what's going on.
I did it!
I'm probably just going to transfer everything.
I stood it! Oh, gosh. Okay, now I got to figure out how to wiggle it into
drifting towards
the station.
Man, space. It's big. It's big and empty. Also, like, props to me for being able to, like, just find this in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I know we were given markers and stuff, but man, trying to just. I have this problem with KSP. Every time I load the game, I'm kicked out during the loading screen because it can't load a rover wheel part. Maybe take out the mod that's got that rover wheel part. Just having a guess. I'm guessing that whatever that wheel part is, it was made for an old version of KSP. That happens quite a bit. That happens. Okay, is this nearly lined? It's nearly lined. Oh, we're nearly out of line, actually.
Maybe I'd be better to move the station over to it.
Yes. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good. Slow down.
Oh. I guess I have to have somebody in the pilot. I shouldn't need anybody in the pilot seat. I have probe control here.
Okay, right. We should be perfectly lined up now. Let's snatch it.
Maybe I don't have a probe body on here? I thought I did.
Down a bit.
Alright, we'll try that first.
Down a bit.
Oh, I got a guy on the crew. Odd.
We got it? I think we got it.
No, it's working.
Yum. Look how off of line that is. Alright. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got. We could definitely transfer all the fuel out of here. Let's do that first. Let's get all these. And let's put it into this one. Oh, idiot. You. In. Glug. Oh, wait, you don't have the parachute.
Yeah, this might actually be the better way to do it. I'm not worried about wasting a little bit of fuel on this because I am sending a mining mission. I was going to send it today, but I don't think I'm going to have time.
So much science on that shit. I mean, I'm trying, buddy. Hopefully it's all going to transfer through nicely. Do you have RCS on your craft? Here's the next question. Oh, was that everything? Yeah, that's close to everything. Yeah, RCS. Do you have RCS up here? No. Alright, we're going to use the RCS on this craft to try and, like, pinpoint a landing if we can. There's Kerbin. That's target. Okay. It's over there and there. Okay.
Getting closer.
Here. And maneuver. It's going to take a little while.
Getting closer. God, I don't want to be impatient on this at all.
Yeah. Okay. That's not the way to do it. How about add maneuver? Wait a long time.
Track those panels so we don't have an issue there.
And then we'll try and match these two up. Is that my position over there?
Okay.
That's Kerbin's position over there.
Tank's gonna get annoying.
Okay, maybe we'll go for the next one. Like that. Oh, you were there. You were there. Okay, we have got a long way to warp forwards. Like, I'm talking many orbits. Many orbits. By the way, Twitchi, if you're wondering why I need you to recover the fox on the runway, it's because I just want to roll it out to the field, but I got disconnected and didn't rename it. Like, if someone else could do that, that would be great. But I'm guiding.
Get on in there. It's wiggling in. It seems like it's wiggling in. It's trying to get closer.
Best to get home, and unfortunately, that means we're going to have many orbits to go around. I've already talked about all my space news. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? I mean, like the neutron star collisions, right? You guys have heard all about the LIGO and VIGO neutron star collisions. Did you know that we've just started receiving all the radio surveys from that area? So when the two neutron stars collapsed, thank you, Zed. Thank you. I'm trying my best. So when those two neutron stars smashed into each other, they had a massive explosion, right? You guys know this, which lets off a lot of light. So, we saw that light almost immediately. It was pretty quickly. And then obviously it collapsed down. Do you want to talk about the video? Yeah, Zed, let's talk about that video, man. Like, what is it you actually want me to do for you, buddy? Like, I'm assuming you've got craft files and stuff, and you just want to,
Come on. They're right there.
you just want me to record some stuff? Oh, Issa's all excited about the James Webb. I mean, like, who's not excited about the James Webb? More importantly, who's not excited about, putting something in a Lagrange point? I mean, that's one of the best. Let's see what Landstryder's sharing. Ooh, this is nice, dude. Putting himself a base together. Right.
Trying to.
Qualified Issa engineer. Broken his tailplanes. Whoops. Good effort, man. Good effort. Yeah, you're the director.
Done.
Cameraman.
Woo!
What about the actors? That's the major point. What do you have the actors lined up?
That was hard.
the things that I move around in front of the camera.
That was hard. Alright, let's
Come on, maneuver. I don't know how far ahead we're going.
get our solar back out.
Chiron, a satellite of Saturn, is apparently a Trojan. Okay, that's cool. What, as in, like, it came from Jupiter? It came from Jupiter's Trojans? Because that would be cool. That would be cool. I'd not heard that. We still got data. Like, when is that maneuver? 4 years. 4 years. We've got 4 more of these to go round. Because we are roughly on the same orbit as Kerbin. It just takes longer. Offset from it a little time. So it's the same amount of time, just in a different place.
Alright, it's time to warp.
Is your engineer also blowing up his stuff again? Some more? Oh, no, that's looking good. That's looking good. It's a nice early plane there, man. I like it. I never get these tail sections. I should really use them.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. We're catching up, 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 we're catching up.
Well, let's find out. Oh, I don't have my phone.
Oh, time to transmit science. Oh, we gotta wait till daytime.
Yeah. We're gonna copy and paste this. Search DuckDuckGo.
Okay. Transmit science.
Maybe this one? Hypothetical natural satellite? I don't think it's hypothetical.
I'm gonna review this data and add it.
Right, I want to be... Let's check it out, shall we? Also known as a minor planet in the outer solar system, or orbiting between... Wait. It's a minor planet? It's not a satellite. Okay. Between by Charles Cow, first identified number. I've got this great big light patch across my screen here that means I can't read roughly what's going on. Although it was initially called an asteroid and classified it only as a major planet with designation blah, it was later found out to exhibit typical behavior of a comet. It's both a minor planet and a comet. It's not actually unstable motion of Sharon is simulated by the gravity.
Yeah, that'll fit.
Saturn is the white stationary dot at 10 o'clock, and the blue is all. Anyway.
That ain't gonna fit.
What white dot? I don't see no white dot. Oh, what, up here? That's Saturn. This is Jupiter.
Alright.
So I'm getting my head around looking at.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
This. Oh, that's
More science, 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 more science.
Move on to the next bit. Game, please. Game, please. My computer's like, oh, I'm trying to do stuff. We got 2 more, 3 more. Hang on, I'm in the planet. Looks like my book was incorrect. Apparently, it did say it was considered as a satellite. The thing is, books change all the time. Thanks, Jimmy Foxboy.
Let's pin that.
Very much.
Oh, wait, we can.
The actors of the rovers and the probes. I need to give both thanks to Gorgon Ops for providing making them. Okay, cool.
View that data.
Astronomy is always changing, right? We always find out that things are in other places or like connected to other stuff. It's quite a thing. Quite a thing. Man, I was really expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. Expecting this to be done by now? I don't know. 500 delts. That's going to take a long time on RCS. The RCS is what I want to burn through first. In fact, we should definitely do that. We're going at full pelt. We are going at full pelt. How much longer have we got? Less than a year. Okay. Less than a year.
All right, more science.
So more minor planets out there in places that I didn't know. I mean, like my favorite minor planet, I'm sure you guys will know this by now, is Ceres. It's the one in the asteroid belt. The main reason being, and I didn't really like it that much until everyone was like, oh, but Pluto's been a planet since, like, as long as I know. And I'm like, yeah, guys, but Ceres was a planet back in the 1890s when it was first discovered, and then we found out all these other asteroid things, so we just called it an asteroid, and no one really got up in arms about it then. Maybe they did, but I didn't hear about it because, you know, I was alive in Victorian times. And but now that Pluto is facing the same dilemma, it's like, oh, it was a planet, actually it's one of this new category of stuff. People are like, oh no, it can't be. And it's like, well, no, it's got its own category. Like asteroids was its own category. We now have got Kuiper Belt being its own category. I really was expecting that to be done now. I was really expecting that to be it. And so I've taken on Ceres as like the poster boy of the... It doesn't matter if it's called a planet or not. Because Ceres, like, very much is a planet. Like, you look at it from the outside, you're like, yep, it's round, yep, it's got features, yep, I'd like to go there and check it out. I mean, I don't know if I would. Once again, it's one of these things that it's cool when it's out there as a hypothetical object. I don't think it would be so good if you had to travel out there for, like, a year and a half and then, like, was sat around for ages going, well, it's a rock, it's definitely a rock. How are we going to deal with it? Let's try and build a solar panel out of it. I mean, it's the idea, right? Screenshots from TSG. He's like, stop talking about this and do. Oh, look at that! Oh, where are you? That's R&D building. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, what are we doing here? Time warp. Still got a year. Still got a year. How far away are we? So that's half a year to go. That's probably just 200 odd days, right? That's...
Science.
I was really hoping, like, I need to put better time warp on here, right? I need to be able to, like, blip through this quite quickly. So what other planet things were gone? I mean, what are people's favourite major planet? You know, the 8 that we classify as actual just planets. Let's fund Twitchies want to go to Space Fund. Oh, that would be so good, right? If you guys can pay for me to get the giant sugar rocket together, I'll sit on top of it. I don't think a sugar rocket's the way. Though one thing I have wanted to do, and this is just like crazy, like surely most of you have considered at one time or another what you would do if the zombie outbreak occurred. I'm assuming almost everybody has assumed this at some point. Yeah.
Uh-oh, we ain't got no connection with it.
Has thought about what they're going to do, right?
Oh, let's transmit there.
Now what I want to do is I want to know what the standard coupling system is for the ISS, so that when it all kicks down and you've got like a month left to live or whatever, be this for an asteroid impact, zombie apocalypse, whatever, we just go to space and live on the space station, right? I mean, that's the way to do it. Surely. I mean, why don't other people think about this? I mean, space, like engineering, that sort of stuff, not as simple as flying it, I'm sure. But oh, look, he loves this hill. He's like, mwah, 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 I love this hill. Adam already has his plan sorted. What's your plan, bruv? Where are you going? What are you gonna do if everything goes wrong? Last place I'm going is any of the military bases. Sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like a bad idea. Food. Recycle your poop, man. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's it. These are all things that you have to do. It's like take a handful of seeds with you. Say a handful. Underground bunker. It's not bad. Same problem with food there. If you grow a lettuce up there, you would not have food. Like just people putting contradictory stuff in there. I mean, Like, literally, you would have to solve all this problem as you happen. Queen's Yard, maybe, mate, maybe. Underground ice on Iceland. The problem with Iceland is it's very unstable, right? You'll have your underground bunker, and then something happens, and before you know what's going on, your bunker's split in two, and you've got lava coming through the wall. Oh, right, yeah, Queen's Yard down, yeah, maybe she'll have an underground bunker. Who knows? I should be making this burn like ages ago. Maybe we'll do
that one. I'm probably. Yeah, I need to transmit that one.
Can we do that without killing ourselves? Oh, no, it's gonna kill us.
Yeah, it's definitely not a data issue at this point, because that one will go in. Okay, we're good there. And then that one can be transmitted. All right, more science. More science. And we've cleared up all of our backlog of data, I believe. Oh, I should go bring our...
I just want to burn through
our guy down here. Yeah, I almost forgot about this guy. Let's get him down there.
I'm not sure
he needs to hook up.
I'm not sure how I feel. First off, man, we should have decoupled these ages ago.
Set as target.
You decouple.
I'm going to go to...
shaking me apart. That's alright, you decouple as well.
Ascending.
Okay, there we go. That's that.
Which will be... Ascending's not normal.
Man, how much RCS is there? We're about halfway through it. We can definitely get the sphere of influence sorted by the thing. Yeah, but they also have geothermal electricity and boiling water. That's a good choice. Go to North Korea. There's a hermit kingdom, so they wouldn't want anybody in that's got a disease. Not the worst idea I've ever heard. It's got to be said, actually. Not the worst idea. Come on. Let's get to it. We're well over halfway through. Don't know whether we're going to have enough, though.
Close enough.
This is my best effort at catching.
Retrograde.
Times 4. It's taking a while. We're already 5 minutes past the node.
Ooh, maybe that was a little too far.
Honestly, not that bothered, though. We are a long way away. There's lots of corrective measures that can be taken for very minimal doubts. No. I don't even know what did that. Why that would have happened. Run around with a gun blowing their heads off until I meet more survivors, then go around blowing more heads off. I mean, that's what people want to go down, but that almost inevitably leads to the group of survivors that you met eating you for food, right? Is that not how it goes down? I'm fairly sure. That North Korean one, though, that's not a terrible plan, because there's like very few people there, and it's almost all military, right? Almost all military. It's alright, we'll be back in seconds. Seconds and seconds. Yeah, it's running around blowing people's heads off business. I never think that's actually how it would, like, if it was as simple as that, then the zombie problem wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we need it.
That's the way it goes down. Like, you've got to assume that if you have an apocalyptic end of the world scenario, that some kid with a gun is not going to be good enough to shoot down some zombies.
Ooh, we're going really low.
You, tracking station, let's do this. Go back. In World War Z, North Korea was the only country that actually survived with no casualties. They had mandatory teeth pulling. Oh, I mean, like, that would do it. That would do it. Okay, which one are we looking for?
Yeah, I think it matters which kind of zombies. Yeah, that matters.
No, splash down, that's not good. Wait, let's go out. Let's go out and have a look. Yeah, there somewhere.
Fast.
Wait, what? You. Fly you. Sure, someone just asked what type of zombies. Oh, of course it's got to be the fast. Like, again, slow zombies are not going to be a problem. This is bad. This is actual bad. Actually pointing in the wrong direction.
Is that my... Yep, that's where I'm headed. Alright, we're going to get there here in a second.
Okay.
Hook up the lander.
Okay, we can do this. Find out how to make this swing back. I'm sure it wasn't as expensive as this. Alright, let's try the other way. This is bad, Joe. That's also bad. I'm sure it was just a simple little burn that we did here, and it wasn't anything really that bad. No, we didn't go faster, I know that much for free.
No, don't go too far past.
I've lost my approach. Oh, it was kind of there, wasn't it? It was kind of there. I just saw something.
Dang it.
No, not that
Should have
way.
slowed down a little sooner.
Not that way.
I don't want target, I want
I
surface.
want a super expensive one. Man. That's all I have to say on that. So we are going to do the super expensive one.
Alright, I think what I might do, instead of trying to make this thing hop, is maybe next stream, I'll send a lander up here. I'll send one of the race rovers. I'll fix the probes.
Yeah.
Send a race rover. Actually, I don't need to fix the probes. I just need to take the probes off.
Okay, we're just going to go with that. Just gonna go
send a race rover, and then that will be able to grab this and move it over to the station.
Turn the monoprop off and we'll just go for it.
We're pretty dang close to begin with, though. I mean, if I need to, I could wiggle it over there, I think.
2, 3, 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. I kind of wanted that, didn't I? Yes. I see what happened there. Okay, that's fine. I needed to have put the SAS on. I turned it off to like not waste monoprop, but that's obviously a bad idea. They walk on the bottom of the ocean. Oh, well, the Zeds, yeah. Well, it depends where the zombies come from, where they go. Normally zombies can't swim, so to be honest, small island on a farm. Yeah, like, just walk along the bottom. The thing with zombies is they're not restricted by the same things that we're restricted by. And they're not going to stop going, oh, I might drown in that. They're just going to be like, oh, food, right? Okay, now we find out whether I can come home or not.
Nice, perfectly gentle touchdown. Nice. Okay. It's close enough. Not even going to worry about connecting it up right now. It'll get connected. We've got other things to send out here. Debating on if we want to... Let's see here. First of all, let's transfer that last little time. So let's go back to the Space Center. It's time to spend all our massive amount of science that we've collected. And we're going to be collecting a bunch more. So I just want to make sure that I haven't collected so much that I don't need to collect anymore at this point. I don't think so. I think I have quite a ways to go to the tree. There's some pretty high expensive stuff on the top end there. But let's go in and spend. Spend. Okay, first of all, let's minimize this for a second so we can see what's going on. There we go. Not too important. Kind of important. Kind of important.
That's not even going to stop.
Kind of important.
Okay, fine.
Definitely important.
We're going to end up going through a lot
Might as well have it.
maneuvers again, aren't we?
Probably important.
Give me control.
Definitely important.
Let's see where our next encounter is. Over there.
Definitely.
Right. Come on, that one.
Definitely. Let's just clear all that. There we go. Tier cleared.
To be a meat.
Tier clear. We got one more that we can spend. We either, yeah, I'm probably thinking the advanced.
Can I then look at Kerbal?
Ooh, maybe I want that. Then I can get my whiplash.
To tweak this to be.
And the tortle spike. Oh, those are pretty nice.
Later, right?
All right, well.
Bam.
Let's
counter stuff and see what happens.
Let's minimize that chat for a second and share that screenshot. Ha ha ha.
There we go. That hits Kerbin. I'm gonna go with that. Turning our CS off. Turn my maneuver. Another couple of years of waiting, but still.
Okay, so
go.
That should mean. I hope. I don't know. Maybe I can launch a space station now.
The classic America nukes A-10's random advanced fighters should do the trick.
Let's try.
I mean,
Let's see.
Again, if that's the answer, then at no point will zombies be a problem.
No.
What you need to do, Tom, as you're so full of the answers, is try and think of the zombies where that isn't a solution. Try that one. Try that one.
Okay, so what does it say?
I don't have the.
Oh, the docking port senior.
No way I got the doubts. There is no way I got those.
And the large remote guy. Okay, okay. We pretty much have to fill out the tree for this, I think. Almost, practically. Okay, we can do that.
Pilot missing dash name. That's better than untitled spacecraft by quite a long margin. By quite a long margin.
Oh. Well, he's still going, so you know what?
I actually tried that in World War Z. Awesome, awesome.
You know what?
Let's check these screenshots while we're killing time.
Let's send our.
Landstryder has been spending all his time opening his signs and not helping other people do stuff. I mean, qualified ESA engineer blowing stuff up, also good. And TSG.
You mean, bro? There's.
For a fast launch by the looks of it, man. Look at that G-force on.
Slab on.
That's cool.
Minmus.
Where are you?
For all to use and dock.
All right, here we go. Kerbal bound, maybe. Definitely going through Kerbin's sphere of influence, no matter what. No matter what.
Alright, let's send the refueling ship.
But Landstryder, people don't know how to use these things.
Minor upgrade.
Go.
There it is.
300. I remember, you are not actually going to kill a zombie by severing a limb. You actually need to kill it by shooting a head, so an A10 is also useless. Most likely a zombie outbreak would happen in North Korea or America because chemical warfare. At first, like, what? Hey, I'm fairly sure most of the chemicals get dropped sort of eastwards. Call me crazy, but I've lived for a few years now, and I've not heard many chemicals getting dropped on America. Or Korea, actually. In fact, all the chemicals I've heard about happen roughly sort of East Mediterranean way. That's the places where they actually get used.
Oh, good. It's right where it needs to be. So, toggle.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm fairly.
Maximum. Make sure we got staging correct.
Okay, here we go.
Check yo staging, bro. Okay,
I wouldn't
good.
say it would be chemical, but more biological. Well, that's it. I mean, what motivates the zombie? There it goes. Hopefully, we just get there in one simple push. Stop. Kill that. Where's main camera? There it is.
Did that not?
Right, that looks good to me.
I did.
That may even be a double entry. Yeah, look at that. Okay, can we get closer? Here's the question. Can we get closer? Closer still. Closer still. Ah, too far. Too far. Let's turn my engine power right down. Right down. 4. do you reckon it needs to be before it's like that? Definitely not that way. We're going to go through the planet, out the other side. And there. 93 is a little close, but we can do better. Can you capture it now? I hope so. I hope so. Questions for help are in chat. Alright. Are we looking good?
What's good? Wait.
I don't see anything else that needs to be set up now. From here, warp there. And I'm just going to push my periaps down. Go around. The fact that we're dipping so deep, it's going to take some push to get right. I'm going to skim the surface of the atmosphere, and we're going to hope that the ablator can happen.
Come on.
I hope the ablator's enough. Meant send something up and capture it. I mean, like maybe, but we're gonna do the high risk maneuver here. Because that's obviously what we want to do after such a long setup, right? The high risk maneuver. Okay, time warp done. Nice.
Better keep an eye on this. Oh, plenty good there.
Why are you not facing radio in? Okay, I got the tiny radio in. Curve in periaps of 300. That's a lot more than it was when we first got here. Okay, that's fine. Time warp, it's a thing, yo. It's a thing. No. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. Get under that atmospheric lid. Oh, okay. Now the question is how far down do we? Now, I'm quite tempted to go 10. Like that. I've done a quick save. If I destroy the server stability, I'm just gonna live with that. I'm gonna be like, sorry guys, I spent too long doing this. He has a blazer. Oh, it's on the tops here. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize they were on the top. I thought they were, like, in the middle somewhere. Okay, suddenly things are awkward. There's all the science in these packages. Where would science be kept? How do I put them in here? Collect all.
Oh, it's gonna take a while to swing around.
And we drop this one. Try it. Drop this one. That should work, right? Has this got a little power unit? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Kind of want to see what Twitchi's doing real quick. He's trying to save his Zed. Ah, I see.
Okay. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, that's what happens with that. Well, there's your science pod, dude. Damn it.
Huh? Huh?
You've got all the science as well. We can push, but we can't thrust. I was really hoping that would put me low. Well, all the science is safe. Let's see what happens to these guys.
That's good.
So, if I now collect all the science here...
Prograde.
Okay. Is there a way of turning down the push? Because that obviously pushed it too far away. That's going to push that into the atmosphere, right? Not that one. Well, this is the one we're going to try with.
Here we go. There's our encounter. That looks good. Okay. Let's go.
Turn around. Oh, wrong way, that's why.
Warp to... go to our Apple apps first.
Oh, there goes.
Oh, that sounded bad.
Turning.
Sounded bad.
Oh, it's not the parachute. Oh, that's good. Even better. I might have done this. I thought that wasn't going to work for a second there, but I think we've done it. Sheesh. Alright, there you go, Zed. Oh, he's got no probe core! Oh my god, oh no! Oh! But I pressed, right? But I pressed, right? But I pressed, yeah? Look, same stage, go! I didn't press. I'm not gonna load that quick.
Oops.
So, this way goes home. Is that what we're saying? That way goes home?
We almost caught up with him too.
Up and down rather than side to side, right? That should work, right? Maybe. Pop them. Pop them again. Tell me you're still below the atmosphere. Okay, that one's definitely below the atmosphere. And you... definitely below the atmosphere. Okay, they're both going home, Zed. They are both going home. This one's got... right, so it needs to be prograde rather than retrograde. Okay, looking that way is looking towards the planet. Okay? You also want to be prograde. Okay, whichever one of these probes you want... well, I'm taking this probe. I will even rename this probe. Rename.
What are we doing here? Why is it?
That's
there it
what
goes.
I'm flying, dude. You should fly the other one. Now I'm looking in the
Why are we not rotating any? What's going on here?
We know we are not coming home probe. That's the one you want, man.
Where am I at? Okay. Why are we not getting any turn here? Rotate.
Parachute deployed as and when.
I seriously didn't put any... there's a thing on there. I guess it's just not enough. Oh, maybe I'm out of power? Yes.
Here we go.
Fix that.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
There we go. Here's some power in this thing.
More than just wishing each other luck, that would also be good. Okay, gotta try and, like, pull up. That's the important thing here, is like that. Oh, alright, maybe not. There go the fins. Oh man, no, that lack of fin was almost immediately a problem. Spin it, spin it. Come on, let's just do its thing. Oh, please don't blow up that parachute. Of all things, don't blow up that parachute. So the return mechanism's a little glitchy.
Oh, dang it!
But I think now that I've popped the parachute, we're good. Oh, who's this? Is that? Oh, there's the debris. Oh, I thought that was his other one. All right, this should just pop now, right? Because it's ready to go. Can't do anything. Yes. All right. Cool. Oh, the best. Around. Nothing's ever gonna take you down. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, I mean that was quite the mission, guys. That was quite the mission. Let's see what Landstryder's up to right now. Ba-bum. Oh, launching a big one. Launching a big one. And TSG got himself not quite such a big one, but still pretty good. Trying to show us his fuel use? I don't know. I'm not sure. Debris is good. Debris is good.
We need to come down over here, so let's...
We need more thud-like engines, do we? I disagree. I disagree.
Ah, we're gonna land in the dark. That
What
kind of sucks.
a
But...
mission. We managed to get out, save Zed. I have actually currently got a rover on the moon. That was the first thing I did, was fly a rover up to the moon that's actually worthy of the name Rover on the Moon. Secondly, we then started trying to come and save Zed. Turns out that was a bit more of a mission than I realised it was going to be. There they go. They're off, back off into the outside world. He managed to get himself into an orbit that was roughly co-planar with Kerbal, but it was not quite as extreme as this, but definitely more offset. You see, like maybe this asteroid's orbit here came down on this side and up on that side, so I had to try and get him from that. That was good. That was good. Let's share the screenshot. Has he got it? Yeah. All right, we're getting everything back. And qualified ESA engineer get himself a new plane, rocket plane by the looks of it. Wow. Okay, can I come down faster? I'd like to come down faster. Dropping at a stately 2.5 meters per second. Should work out A-okay for us here. Eventually, after 400 meters of falling at 2.5 meters per second. And suddenly, now that I've stopped thinking so hard, it's starting to get cold in here. Where's my...
Alright, we're just gonna throw these big ass tanks off because we don't need them.
I suppose that's not gonna happen. Close the door.
Don't need you. Oh, shoot.
Well, I suppose all that leaves me to do is thank you very, very much for being with me, guys. In particular, thanking the patrons out there for making this possible. I literally just did the evaluation today of how much the server cost me and how much I've been getting in. I'm at a deficit, but it's all good. It's all good. I have no problems with that. I've been having a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A deficit of YouTube. The YouTube monies is not paying for it, but the Patreons are definitely helping it to be a thing. Let's get out there and do the... Are you recovering this?
I hope that makes it back to orbit. I forgot to release it while I was in orbit. But yeah, we just gotta let it go.
But anyway, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. I will see you guys on Tuesday when we're going to have a massive Discord free-for-all. We're going to see if that actually works without completely destroying my video. So if you want to come and be a part of that, get into Discord a little bit ahead of time. So can I burn during the SRB stage? Oh, I'll read that later. No, let's read that.
I should have put an engineer in here.
So can I burn during the SRB stage more efficiently? The fuel is on the SRB, so when the central fuel tanks are full, so it's efficient. No, I mean, like, apart from you're lugging that central fuel tank up the whole time, yeah, you've added extra weight. You want to recover this one, okay, man. So yeah, I will see you guys then.
Come on, quick! Save my scanners. Sad. Maybe somebody could quickly save that scanner, sad. Oh, I don't know it's going to get all the way to orbit. I hope these don't impact the base. Oh, that would be so funny if they did. Not really, but it looks like we'll be okay. I can't tell. I can't really tell. This is what we need to head for. Okay. That's what we're aiming for. Unfortunately, I think I can slow down pretty fast here. Yeah. All right, that stuff's going to way overshoot. Good. I'm not going to hit anything. Maybe if I can get this touched down, I can switch up to that satellite. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. There were some big booms down there. Nice. All right, let's get this sucker touched down. People are probably chatting me in chat. I do apologize. I have not. I've pretty much been completely ignoring chat today. Sorry. Hopefully I wasn't completely boring. Completely boring like the last person suggested. I probably am. That's pretty close. It's not bad. Should be able to wiggle it around from here. I think if I could get just touch down on the surface, maybe I'll bring the rover up and do the final moves with the rover. Push some things around. Just want to get this touched down. And we're good. We could leave it. In fact, I'm going to leave it right there. Because yeah, we'll save the rest. We'll save the rest for the next episode or the next stream. But the most no, toggle no, oh, no. Oh, it's gonna die. It's going to die. It's such a high-tech device, and it's gonna die because I forgot to extend the antennas. Smoosh. I guess we'll have to send a new scanner sat. Oh well. Oh well. A little mining upgrade probe thing. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, little piece of it flying off and mine. Oh, that's actually the probe body with the science on it still. Oh, that is hilarious. Come on, go. But we just speed it up. So smush. There we go. Hilarious. All right, back to the space. And then maybe, dude, what? Am I even in a Discord channel? Oh well. Anyway, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap up. We got the space station touchdown. The next part's delivered. All I got to do is wiggle it over there and attach the two subcomponents. So, and then I need to send a new rover or another rover. That's going to be the next stream. I think it's going to be the Tuesday stream when we're going to do the Discord madness like he was talking about. So I will actually be able to audio interact with Twitchi, see if that'll work out. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you later.